Yes, hello viewer. Welcome back from the independence break, and it has been a long while, and we had to skip 1 week without bringing to you the viral voice, one of the shows that we are trying to build, bringing you a recap of what might have happened during the course of the week that you might have also missed out, and pile them and then bring them table out them to you, so that you also have a hint on it and. Through you, that's why we are still existing, and because you are there, we are here to bring you more information. And I'm called Ben Relopio. I always not sit here alone. I sit with my other two colleagues, and that is...
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for meeting you once again. It's me, Brian Skid, your blogger from University Bars.
Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us for another episode of The Viral Voice. Pius is my name, known as Brand Connect.
Yes, thank you very much, and I believe you have gotten to know each one of them. If it's your first time to visit this channel, this is Lera Scoop TV, and we have two other big brands, Lera City Bus, Brand Connect, and we are taking you back to, like, in 2 weeks' time. We had a couple of events, and I don't know, Pius, from your side, I believe you also participated. I don't know were you having the kit also, the sickle cell run?
The kit?
Yeah.
I didn't have a kit. I sold my kit.
Why?
I had to sell it out because the demand for kits was overwhelming.
Yes.
And I was only part of the organizers.
Yes.
So I could not have a kit while a participant coming to run is not having. So I had to give it out.
How about Skid?
I was there.
Yes.
I was on my attire, though I wasn't on a kit.
What happened?
But the kit, as you said, the demand was high, so we had to offer ours to other people.
Yeah,
we participated also.
Okay, that's great. As Pius said, you said you are one of the organizers. So could you help us and let us know some of the recaps? What are some of the impacts of this run?
Well, before and now, at the first place, the main aim of the run was to raise funds to acquire two machines.
Yes.
It's called HB electrophoresis.
Yes.
For screening sickle cell. It screens sickle cell instantly, sickle cell disease instantly, and then you are able to know your status. These two machines were going to two facilities. One was Lira Regional Referral Hospital. Then the other was Alepton Health Center 4. So hopefully during the event, it was announced the machines were secured, going to do these two facilities. And yes, it's going to impact lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
And interestingly, according to the interviews we conducted with Bonnie Ferdinand Okela Lele, he's the chairperson organizing committee. He had to announced that they had already met their target of 30 million, of which they collected. They announced they had collected, secured by then, it was 47 million. I don't know, there could have been some other development that have taken place during the course of the week, because it has been a long way. Yeah. And away from that, you can also watch the video. We have the full interviews in our previous videos. You can also watch and get more information about the Uhuru Sickle Cell Run, first edition, first of its kind. And the key message from here, from Minister Jane Ruth Acheng, was like, please do endeavor to test before you getting into marriage, because people are suffering, and you know, when you enter into marriage before testing, there's a lot that, because in most cases, people just tend to test for HIV and other diseases, but malaria and the rest. But this time around, Minister Jane Ruth Acheng, the health minister, is urging you to first test before getting into marriage, and maybe you get and understand more into our previous video. And briefly, we also had other couples of event, and we also had DJ Val celebrating the 12th years anniversary. That's on the 8th before Independence Day. And Pius, Skid, I don't know whether one of you has some...
Yeah, okay. For DJ Val, It was massive. From the pictures I saw, I
Yes.
didn't attend.
Wow.
I was somewhere, but I was following.
Mm.
Yeah, so I saw the turn up was massive. Performance, invited guest artists and other acts were also. They also made it on ground. They came. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I think all we have to say is congratulations, Big Val.
Val, yeah.
Continue being a person that like continue inspiring others as well. So away from that, we also had a couple of events, and on the 10th, no, on the 9th, Independence Day, I think we also saw how A to Z was crowded, and the shows sold out, and many people were saying like it was. Some people, everything comes with criticism. I don't know why. Like some other people were saying it was cheap. That's why people turned out like that. And let's say A to Z being a new place, but I think most of those who witnessed this, how they advertised this, the road drive was massive, and I think. Do you have any experience about the show that happened at A to Z?
Well, A to Z actually, even before independence,
Yes.
there was a DJ's competition, if you remember.
Yes.
That was on the 6th.
Yes.
Yes.
The day we had the 9th outing of the Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
There was DJ's competition at
A to Z.
A to Z, where DJ Simple Dickens
yeah.
was crowned. Yeah, was a winner.
Wow, congratulations, Simple
Followed
Dickens.
by Fizz.
It was Fizz. Then there was Tompo. Yeah. There were a couple of DJs in lineup there. So out of 32 DJs who registered, when these guys went on stage and then they saw the machine they're going to use, the controller, DJs dropped. Then they remained on the 13 DJs. So you can imagine. So what does this mean for DJs in Lira here? That people are willing to compete, but then the machines.
Which machines were they using?
It was a REN machine, a deck, a REN. So when some people saw the REN controller, people withdrew. So we only had 13 DJs competing.
Meaning there was challenge in using it? Or?
Yes, actually, even the 13 who remained,
Yeah.
they found lots of challenges in using the machine itself.
So, which means this still calls a lot of. We should get used to most of these machines.
Yeah.
And being a DJ, being a musician, because this also not only applies to DJs. We understand there are musicians that like their stage performance, they have good songs, but stage performance, I think they have to get someone to advise them as well. Yes.
That is it. That is only if they can take the advice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Uhuru and A to Z events that happened to A to Z. And recently we also saw the auditions of the Miss Teens Northern Uganda, the forthcoming event, and the auditions happened yesterday. That was 29 Suits Hotel in Odohamid. And I believe Brian's kids, you're going to help us on this and give us some of the few highlights on what happened.
Okay, well, thank you for the opportunity once again. Miss Teens, this is the first edition in Northern Uganda. We are done with picking the forms. We ended last month. So this month, yesterday, it was a Sunday, we had the audition. It was a Saturday. We had the auditions at 291 Suites. It went on well and nice. Next program is, right now we are going to unveil these contestants.
Wow.
We have to know them, and voting starts right away.
Yes.
For votings will start this month on the 26th. And the contestants, we are waiting for the list to be.
Yeah,
they're still documenting it.
Actually, they have to unveil them.
Yes,
and
we
have to know more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we shall wait for that, and we start voting on the 26th. Then voting will go up to the day of the grand final.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that is on the 15th of December.
Okay. Being Miss Teens Northern Uganda, do you have any idea about where the crowning shall take place, whether in Gulu or Lira?
The venue is still not yet decided, though. It has a high percentage of it being in Lira.
Wow.
Yes.
We shall be grateful. So that's about Miss Teens Northern Uganda. And you may need to follow Lira Scoop TV or Lira Scoop on Facebook, Lira City Buzz, and Plan Connect for more details, because we shall be providing details each and every time it pops out. Okay, of course on Friday we also saw the election of new Onyashi under Land Cultural Foundation led by Yosam Odore Bill, who is set to retire in November, taking place. That's where the election took place across Land sub-region, seeing polling stations around 649 polling stations across Land sub-region where voting took place. And in this election, we saw Ambassador Dixon Ogwangokul being elected as the new Wonyashi elect, waiting for to succeed Yosamudu. And I don't know, could you know more details about this?
Well, that actually it's by luck that Friday got me in a patch.
Yes.
Almost next to the palace.
Yes.
Onyashi Yosamudu's home.
Mm.
So I could easily guess who was going to win, depending on what was being said.
Yes.
And indeed, the ambassador won.
Mm. Did you also participate in the election?
I didn't participate, neither did I mobilize, because I wanted to act neutral, one, and also, as journalists,
yeah.
we for us don't take side.
Yes.
We don't show side, a political side, and so on. But all in all, I also had the other side. The other counterparts say, it's not okay, it's not legal, and kind of. But of course, we leave that thing to the organizers. So the organizers know how best, and they know what they are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the election we had 4 candidates. That's Ambassador Dixon Ogwangokul, who happened to be the winner, bagging over 27,000 votes, and followed by Dr. Richard Nam, who also followed. There's also Benjamin Oki, and there's also Dan Okello, yeah, who also participated in this election. And remember, this election was not just election, but it was followed, because we all understand there are 2 fractions, parallel fractions in Lao. There's Lao Cultural Foundation and Lao Cultural Institutions. And I don't know what this makes for Lao, because and remember, this election was organized following the fraction of Land Cultural Foundation trying to denounce the election that happened in March, where Dr. Engineer Moses Okune was elected as the paramount chief of Lao, and he's said to be, the connection is said to be in 2nd of November. And I don't know what this makes for Lao, because we have right now we have carried out 2 elections in Lao. So you who is outside there, you can also drop in your opinion in the comment sections. We are willing to share out to the audience outside there. Away from that, we are going to focus on. We are going straight to entertainment, where we are always centered. Lear City Bus, Lear Scoop TV, Brand Connect is always centered. That's the coming of one of the international singer. That's Rudeboy coming to Gulu?
Gulu.
Yes.
Gulu City.
Yeah, coming to Gulu on the 21st. That's December. I don't know what this makes for now. Pius Kid.
Well, Northern Uganda is now coming to a set where they also, people in Northern Uganda now, they feel they're also big right now.
Yes.
Because you used to hear those of central artists, they could bring them to perform this side, but after the closure of Karumba Bridge, things started changing. You started seeing, even remember Parliament, they brought it to Gulu.
Yes.
There was also National Rally, which is still going on. It's in Gulu. A lot of activities are coming to North.
Okay.
Now we are seeing Northern Uganda is now going outside Uganda, bringing artists from outside. Now we are hearing Rudeboy is coming. It's confirmed. He himself is confirmed.
Yeah, actually, he posted on his official Facebook handle, and it gives us a greater hope of having him. But it's good. Like, let's say we always see this coming to Arua, see this coming to Gulu. How about Lira?
Lira, there's a lot of challenges. Though we can't say we cannot manage to bring them.
Yes.
I know there are people outside there who can manage to bring them. We may, in coming days, we may also hear or something. You don't know anything can happen.
Yes.
Because it's not a competition. We also, someone will be like, let's also prove we from Lira, we can also do something. So maybe we focus on the venues. We look for a better venue which can bring in much crowds and its security as well.
Yes.
Then we see anything may happen. You never know tomorrow.
Wow. So Pius, seeing in 2023, there's Fale Pupa coming to Arua City. Yeah, and this year we saw Oga Sabinos coming to Gulu and Arua. Awilo Lugamba coming to West Nile, that's Arua still. And Hamana is also due to come to also Arua on the 28th. And to add on Rudeboy, what does this make for Northern Uganda? And let's say, why is always these people coming to Northern Uganda, but we are not seeing them in their city?
Well, I think this has been the prayer for promoters, people in the music, and tourism.
Yes.
I will speak mostly on the side of tourism. People who are outside there, who haven't toured or explored Northern Uganda very well, you might not know what we have behind the scenes. But Northern Uganda is rich, that is one. In terms of tourism, we are doing extremely well. Yeah. So looking at West Nile and this side of Northern Uganda, we have tourists, most cases. Those days we used to have tourism. Tourists go to sites of Kasese and so on. But due to some instabilities that side, insecurities, we now saw a diversion of tourists coming this side. So these artists are not only coming to perform. To me, I see them also as tourists in one way or the other. Yes. So there has been a significant change in perhaps tourism influencing music. Yes. Like we saw, it is not very true that Lira cannot host those artists, those big national artists. We can actually, just like we have seen some of them come around. Yes. Yeah, we saw like you were mentioning, number of Nigerian comedians.
Yes, comedians.
Remember Kingsley also came to Lira.
Yes.
That Nigerian comedian.
Yes, Kingsley was here in Lira. He performed. Now, reflecting on also the side of political, because we understand that politics influences almost socio-economic development, yes, almost everywhere. So I think the regional sitting of the parliament in Gulu City, someone was quoting that maybe one of the resolutions they came up with was to start bringing what? Was start bringing international figures in Northern Uganda, which might be true, might not be true also at the same time. But of course, if it is happening positively for the people of Northern Uganda, it's a celebration. Rudeboy coming. Yesterday I saw an artwork of this lady. It's called who?
Ira Star.
Of Ira Star. Yeah. Trending that she's coming. That she's coming to Lira. Specifically A to Z Hotel. Yeah. So this.
How about the rumors about Akon coming to Lira?
Yes. Also, I got a message this morning.
I also heard it today. Akon
coming to Lira. A to Z also. Yeah, I'm yet to confirm. Yeah. So
you have not yet confirmed.
It's now pressure everywhere. Like someone said, the pressure is increasing. So I think people in Central Uganda, Kampala and so on, they should be scared.
Oh, yeah.
They should be scared.
In fact, they are scared. If you check through the comments coming from those people,
of course,
they're worried. They're like, "Hey, what's happening in Northern Uganda?"
Actually, this is bringing us to the map. We are getting to be known not like those other days. Yeah,
people in Kampala and Central Uganda, this should not be much of negative criticism. Yes. By the time these artists were stopping in Kampala, Northern Uganda did not have any say. Yes. Now that they're also coming to our cities,
we could also travel.
Yeah, we actually people in Central Uganda can also now bring people in Northern Uganda to go and perform in Central. It also works. That's how business works. Just like we welcome them to come and perform in Lira, Gulu, Ajumani, Arua, and so on. Let them also now invite us. We should go and perform. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Pius and Skid, I don't know what this makes for our domestic artists who have planned for their concerts in December, because we understand Judas Rap Knowledge has a Gang concert in December, which is happening from the 13th to 14th. That's Gulu, and for Lera City is on the same date, 21st December, with Rudeboy.
It's also colliding with for General Ice.
Yes, even General Ice.
The former Captain Ice.
Yes, I don't know what this makes for domestic artists, and I understand Jema Fatinke on the 14th, he also has got a show
of December,
of December.
At Feroz.
So, won't this impact negatively on our domestic concerts or domestic artists who are also trying to make a way?
Okay, me, I think our artists are kind of coping now what is happening in Central Uganda. We have seen artists stage different concerts on the same day.
Yes.
Others even on the same venue.
Yeah.
So for me, this is fair. For people who love J Murphy, they will go and support. People who love Rudeboy, perhaps the other side, they will go and support. I know the dates are different for those people, but some of them are the same.
Same day,
Yeah. For people who support Judas Rap Knowledge, of course, it's about the love. You as an artist, you cannot bring everyone. There's now division.
Okay. In this case, we understand there's love and there's the business aspect of it.
Yes.
So, because by then we used to have people who travel from here up to Kampala to attend concerts like, let's say, Lakidue, all those international artists when they are coming to Kampala. And let's say having Gulu just near here and having a concert on the same day in Lera. Don't you think most of the party animals who support this business will travel to Gulu?
They will. They will travel, but not everyone is going to Gulu. Some percentage will be left to Lera. So it's not that everyone goes. What if other people are coming from Gulu to come decide? So it's about cross lane. Others are going to Gulu, and others from Gulu are coming to Lera. So I don't see, business-wise, everyone is going to make money. As long as they do the right things. Say promotion, having a good relationship with the influencers, bloggers, taking the public air well.
Wow.
Yeah, because we have seen some shows that go down totally.
Yeah.
Because of not doing the things I've mentioned. So it's just about working with people. That is it. So not to make you struggle with selling tickets and so on. Just have a good relationship with your very own people first. Yeah, before you go out. Just treat them well and organize something good.
Wow, that's great. And back to you, Skid. And I understand these international artists are coming to Northern Uganda. So, what do you expect from our artists, and what do you expect from our Northern artists?
Yes, thank you. We should expect a lot, both positively and negatively. It will cause you will hear words after, but for now, it has come. We cannot now stop it. They have aired it out. What to do now is the organizers should also just be fair and connect with the fans, with your people you want to work with. Make that relationship, the love, be very well. Everyone will come and buy your ticket.
Wow.
They will, because not everyone can go to one place. Some people may travel that side, as Paya say. Others may be coming, because I'm sure. For example, let's say for 21st December, we have Judas in Lera, we have Rudeboy in Gulu. I know there are friends, there are fans for Rudeboy who are in Lera, also wants to attend it. So others may go there, but there are also people in Gulu who are close friends to Judas. They will also travel this side. Yes. So it will just be an interconnection between the two tribes.
But let's not run away from the fact that there's that tendency of some people saying Judas is best in Northern Uganda. There's a high possibility of me attending the next concert maybe next year. And having Rudeboy for the first time and like expecting him again in Northern Uganda.
It will be like so low.
Yeah,
someone will be like, I should use this chance to see Rudeboy.
Yeah, how do you see that?
His first time coming to Northern Uganda. He may not come again, or he will come after.
It is true. There's possibility, of someone foregoing, for example, Judas, and then they go for Rudeboy, especially people in Lira here, just because they have the same dates. It is very possible. But what if, because we are nearing, what if Judas says, Lira, I'm coming another date? What if he postpones?
So,
But remember, December is now.
It's competitive.
Festivity.
That is why, me, I see that.
So, do you advise them to postpone?
Yeah, me, I would advise them. I know this is business, but I would still advise Judas to think of that date well. Not because he's small, no, but he's a legend. He's a legend, but it's better to also what? To think twice about the dates.
Yes.
Just like we see people who bring in goods in the country. We see goods from China versus goods made in Uganda. People run for goods made from China mostly, and they leave the one for Uganda. So the same thing that might happen to the artist. One coming from outside the country might have good numbers than our very own.
Yeah.
So,
because they expect to see you or to find you in the next day.
Yeah. So people might be expecting something unique in Rudeboy. We have only been seeing him. We have only seen him in videos and so on. Perhaps he came in Uganda by the way.
Yeah.
Was it post-COVID or before COVID? It was before COVID.
Before COVID.
When he came, then he had a song with Bebe Cool before he went back. So
that's also another issue.
We shall get there to collaborate.
Yes.
So I think it's a good opportunity for even can even be an opportunity for Judas himself, or even other artists, Eddie Wizzy, Laxi, and so on. It's just thinking about that date well. Yeah.
You know, when you just mentioned like the last time Rudeboy came to Uganda, he had a collab with Baby Cool.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the same thing would happen with those guys in Northern Uganda, the artists of Northern Uganda. That's why even there's some other artists they might even turn down to support Judas.
It is true.
Because they expect with this international artists, they also do some bit of scouting. Yeah, they also sit and pay attention to some artists. And luckily, some people might land into a collab with Rudeboy also.
Actually,
if it goes well.
Yes, actually, Scoop. What we should be aware of now is that now that Rudeboy has announced he's coming officially, do you know how many artists are in his inbox at the moment? Maybe not only artists in Northern Uganda, but even from Kampala.
Yes.
That in his inbox, that you guys, the moment you learn like this, can we do something of this kind?
And this is the situation where, even though I am an artist, I would also perform for free.
Yeah,
that's automatic. A lot of people will request just to be on
curtain raising, even curtain raising. So there are people now who are now even putting their brains to work, like Easy. By the do you think Easy might miss a collab with that guy?
That's a big brand.
It's a big brand, and now there's potential of Easy even collaborating with who? With Rudeboy, Eddie Wizzy, and so on, and very many other artists. So people are spotting now opportunities. People are going to be nice on that day. You have to be nice so that you get something.
The challenge is right now, we have seen only one artwork with only one artist. That's the main act. Both Judas and Rudeboy. We still don't know which people they are going to put on the artwork, which guys are going to accept to be this side or the other side.
Me, I'm sure the organizer, the one bringing Rudeboy, Pulse. Is it Pulse? Yeah. Pulse is the one bringing Rudeboy. Pulse has a broader connection with artists. It is now upon them to it is Pulse now to recommend who Rudeboy can work with in terms of collab and so on.
How about those ones who have started? They need to battle Rudeboy.
Yeah, we've seen Battle Lover. He came out on X, formerly Twitter.
Okay, let's first start with this. Before he battles Rudeboy, how was what was the result? The battle between him and Eddie Wizzy.
Him and Eddie Wizzy.
Yeah. You have been following.
Yeah, I've been following, but to be honest, clearly I didn't get any good information about it. I don't know who took it, who owns the ground, but you remember it was two events, right?
Yes.
One was in Gulu, then the last one was in
Kitgum. And we were also expecting it in Lira. We don't know what happened.
We don't know, but the winner from that one, honestly, I still don't know.
Yeah, how about battling with Rudeboy?
With Rudeboy, that's a great challenge. It's very big for sure. I don't know how it will go, how he's ready for it. Could be he's even ready. He can challenge, I don't know. But you've heard his songs, you've heard from Rudeboy.
The production, the videos
and promotions.
the branding itself.
Yes. So
Yeah, for that, it's about...
you can also help us and you bring in your comment, we see. Yes.
So, for me personally, I don't know what even to say about the battle between Patulaboy and Rudeboy, but I know, sometimes, like, there's a way you have to get a plan B to get somewhere.
Maybe just to interrupt. Northern Uganda has now reached a point of now saying we need an iPhone and a Nokia. Are we now there? Samsung and iPhone?
Motorola, Nokia.
Yeah. I don't think so. Me, I would suggest that artists, let's grow gradually. Let's not climb too fast because you might fall and then you break once for all.
Also, so what you're saying, are you trying to say Rudeboy is like is too big to battle with Pato?
Definitely. I know you are meaning that. Yeah. But of course, like we have discussed, we shall start with comparison. What Rudeboy's achievements from music, then Pato's achievements from music. Yeah, if Pato says that he's Xavier or equivalent to Rudeboy, we shall say okay, we shall now talk to our promoter, the great Steves and so on, to organize maybe something new. Not on that day.
Not on that day for Rudeboy.
Yeah, not on that day, but some another edition. Yeah, so if indeed he sees that he's capable, who are we to stop him? It is his talent, it is his music, it is his promotion, it is his investment. He can try. But of course, as you might understand, it is true that it is just about grabbing attention. To be honest, just attention grabbing. People are seeking for relevance. Nothing much apart from that.
Yeah, I think this one will also impact positively on the promoters or event organizers, because when people start seeing boosters like that, they will definitely like want to have that experience. And how can Patulaboy battle with Rudeboy, and how will this end in after the at the end of the day, at the end of the show? I think that will be good for the promoters also.
Yeah. Then about this collabo thing. Collabos have failed in Uganda a lot. Rudeboy might come. Of course, we know that some of these artists request money from our local artists, like Whiskey did, Pato Ranking the other time with Pick America. So they might request some money from you, maybe like $6K, $3K. That is only for collabo, and the video is on you, the local artist. Remember those guys that used to. There are different kind of videos. That videos maybe might start from $5K dollars. Yeah, which is quite expensive for you. And maybe for you have been shooting a video $500. The most expensive is $1K dollars. So it is also very tricky. It requires a lot of money. Then also the other challenge in collabos I've seen not working well in Uganda here with the national artist is the issue of going behind someone. An artist, you see that your friend is almost getting to the collabo, then you come and sabotage it. Because you want him or her to lose.
Wow, thank you very much, viewer. That's where Northern Uganda is going right now. If you are still relaxing, we are not the Northern Uganda people used to think. Things are coming on board, and it's just a matter of time. We are just waiting for Karoma Bridge to be open. We are ready for business. Just come, just come to visit Northern Uganda and have an experience. And remember, this show is being sponsored to you by Viewport Multimedia, one of the leading videographers and photographers within Northern Uganda. If at all you have an event, please, you can reach them out along Jog Lane, or contact any of us. We are ready to take you to the office where Viewport Multimedia is located, just along Jog Lane. And we can't forget with our video director, that's Young Emma Comedy, who is part of the viral voice. He's always like, they always say people who do a lot are never seen.
They're behind.
They're behind the scene. So we want to thank him very much for being with us since our first edition, and this is the third edition, and we are still pushing on. And before we close, I think we have some of the last words, if at all we have some the popping events on our tables, and we are here to bring it out. Let's start with Pius.
I have a popping event. Actually, I have a partnership with Lira Universities Guild.
Yes.
So we shall be having Lira University's Cultural Gala, the 23rd of November. It's quite far, but of course things to do with culture. In Lira here we don't laugh. We only act.
Yes.
If it is culture, we only act. So 23rd November, Lira University's Cultural Gala. The venue is Lira University graduation grounds. Yeah. So we shall have a couple of artists coming around, a couple of queens. Yeah, we shall bring the queens.
How about cultural dancers?
Cultural dances from Bagisu, Basoga, Lao, Acholi, Alu, Madi, and so on.
As the organizers come out with the theme,
that will be brought out together with the artwork.
Yes.
As we shall be sharing. Perhaps in the next edition, we shall digest more about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting in touch to all our social media handles, Brand Connect, Lira Scoop, and Brian's Kit or Lira City Bars. That's where you will get all the information in one place. Yes. Skid, I'm on your table.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we have one which is coming up on the 1st of November. That is a silent disco.
Wow. Disco?
Yeah, it's coming in at Glass Lounge, powered by Madoro Entertainment.
Madoro.
Yes, that's coming up.
Okay, on my table, I think, we have the usual Mador promotions.
Crossover
Sunday.
Yeah, it's happening tonight. And away from that, we have the ones we have been talking about. Judas Rock Gang concert. And J Murphy on the 14th. We also, that's in December. We shall keep talking about this. We shall keep singing about this.
DJ Storm of Vintage is organizing something in December.
Yes, I've also learned about that. Although more information shall be posted on our social media handles. We can also forget about Ross and Chill Vibes.
Yeah.
It's 28th?
28th
December.
Yeah, I'm not so sure December thing.
It's in December 28th.
But according to the organizers, the venue has not yet been confirmed. But all you have to do is get in touch with on our social media handles. We shall always keep you posted on this. Yes, thank you very much for getting logged onto Lira Scoop TV until this very moment. And remember, we have been like documenting this from Das Ferros Auto Spa and Oven. Yeah, that's where we have been documenting this. And the man behind the camera is Young Emma Comedy of LCC TV. And before we close, let's get our closing remarks from each and every one of us, Pius.
Yeah, thank you so much, viewers, for keeping it locked with us. Still the Viral Voice program on Lira Scoop TV. As we have discussed a number of things, I am only urging us to, of course, continue supporting one another. The events coming on, as we mentioned, let's support these events. For the people of Northern Uganda generally, let's continue utilizing the opportunities of the national figures coming to our lands. It's super great. It's a blessing. As we keep good relationships with them, that's the only way we can grow. We can only unlock our opportunities by seeking for such opportunities. Otherwise, I wish you guys a blessed week until we meet next Sunday.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. It was nice having you around. Please, we request you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, you can also share with a friend and comment. From me to you, I say thank you so much. We meet again next time. I'm your blogger, Brian Ski.
Wow. Thank you very much for being part of us since the very first hour until this moment. And we have discussed a couple of things, and I believe some might make sense to you, some might not make sense to you, but all in all, we'll need your comments, and you need to correct us somewhere, somehow, and please drop a comment in the comment sections. Like this video, share, subscribe to our channel, and to our artists outside there, aspirers, as said, let's make use of the prominent figures coming to Northern Uganda, and this has started, and I believe all shall be well with us if we try to make the available figures coming to our region, and in all, we are going to get somewhere. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's link up next Sunday. Thank you.